My name is Christina Johnson, and today I'm going to be talking to you about ransomware. Those of you who are familiar with crime shows know that holding a person ransom means you've kidnapped them and you hold them captive until some kind of a fee is paid. Ransomware operates similarly, but instead of holding a person captive, they prevent access to your computer or your system, so they figuratively hold your system captive until you make some kind of payment. And this is in the form of either locking your screen completely or preventing you from accessing certain files. Because of the anonymity of these two forms of payment, gift cards and Bitcoin, which is an anonymous online form of paying for items, they are often requested that the ransom be paid in one of these methods. It happens in a variety of ways. One way is that it is downloaded from malicious websites. You open a website and it automatically comes onto your computer. There's also spam email. If you open up spam email, you don't even necessarily need to open any links that are sent. Just opening the email itself could have you develop ransomware on your computer. Or an exploit kit. So an exploit is a piece of code or string of commands that takes advantage of a vulnerability in a program and force it to behave unexpectedly. So they take these exploits and they have developed kits that help you to exploit systems. So exploit kits are sometimes used to hold computers ransom in ransomware. Some examples, the first known case was in 2005 in Russia. It is a relatively new issue because it's relatively new software. There is also a lot of police ransomware. So in this case, a user of a computer will be informed that he or she has been committing an illegal act online, whether it be gambling or watching pornography, something that they're not supposed to be doing, and the ransomware acts as a cop, and it requires a fine to settle an alleged offense. Obviously, this is not a real way that the police take payments to settle fines, but the ransomware disguises themselves as the police in order to manipulate a user. The most recent and extreme form of ransomware is WannaCry, which is a major attack on hospitals in the United Kingdom. Many of their systems were shut down for weeks until they were able to take care of the ransomware problem. A lot of cops are also targeted. So this is especially bad, like the hospital, because the cops need their systems to keep their community safe, and there's always this moral dilemma about whether you should negotiate with the people who are holding your system ransom in order to benefit your community, and because you need those systems. There has been recently a 752% increase in ransomware families, so it is a problem that is spreading and continues to grow as the system becomes more advanced. So it's really important to protect yourself against ransomware. One of the websites I visited mentioned the 3-2-1 rule. So it recommends that you have 3 backup copies of your documents, especially the really important ones, and that they're on 2 different media. So if you don't want to have them all on Google, you want to have them on lots of different media in order to keep them safer. And then one backup at least should be in a separate location. So they have USB keys and they have huge terabyte-sized backup tools for computers. So if it's separate from your computer, it'll be easier to access it if indeed your computer does become ransomed. Don't open unverified emails. Some of the best way to protect yourself against ransomware is just using internet safety. So don't open emails from people you don't know. Keep your software updated. And then there are also anti-ransomware tools available for you to purchase or download that can help you do a couple of different things. One way that these tools can be used is to intercept the ransomware viruses as they're coming in. They're not 100% effective, but it helps you to keep it from becoming affected. And another type of tool is a disinfection tool, which helps you to clean up your computer before using it after you have been attacked by ransomware. So it's not really a defense, which is a response, but it is still a good tool to be aware of. Here are some of my references, all of my references that I used to research ransomware, and I retrieved all of my images from Creative Commons. Thank you for watching.